resultaat van de samenwerking van 4 landen, waaronder Italië en Engeland. Hij is nog niet zo heel lang in dienst. Het toestel heeft een hele speciale vorm. Lijkt ook een beetje op de Rafale. Dat is soms wel, ja, ik zie het verschil eigenlijk niet. Een grote vleugel en dan een klein voorvleugeltje. Een beetje een kanarontwerp, zoals dat dan heet. En yeah, so it's a special sort of planned form of the wings.
Yeah, so there is a delta wing which allows more weight, usable weight for weapons, and you can see now Eurofighter, 42,000 pounds of thrust, loud airplane, check it out. Now, on the vertical, 4,000 feet, inverted, 40,000 pounds of thrust, more than 1-to-1 ratio, thrust-weight ratio, and back to the square line, into a 7G turn, up to 9G turn, and back again, 7G pull into the vertical, accelerating, 400 knots, 300 knots on top, maximum alpha right now. The angle of attack is helping out the airplane rolling, and 3 rolls that measure Rafael Benjamin is giving right in front of you. DJ-200 jets are incredibly thrust efficient and will push Eurofighter from 400 knots minimum speed to about Mach 2 maximum speed. Again, 400 knots in this 9G turn. 9G in front of you. Rafael Benjamin is within more comfortably than in any other airplane. For about more than 3.5 Gs, which actually gives the pilot the possibility to concentrate weapon system and on the conduct of the airplanes. No great special training technique needed on the Eurofighter, just a little bit of strength. 4-point roll. Now, another 2-point roll to go out. 270 degrees roll, back into a slider turn. As you can see, the Eurofighter is actually very agile, and the display is within about 1.5 miles within the center of the display line. It's the only jet to actually get to that. And it just requires a lot of physical training. Measure the time in this 9G turn. It keeps 9G here, in front of you, straight, and into the vertical. Away from the display line. Again, slowing down, you can see the angle of attack actually helps out Major Beltrami to slow down the airplane, which is very useful in combat. Full burner and acceleration. Now look at the plane, is 150 knots, accelerating to 250 knots now, and will pass in front of you at about 450. Less than 10 seconds, again about 300 knots. A jump return with dry power. Alpha roll and back on the flight line. Eurofighter in Italy is used for the air defense role, and we use it for escort and missions that are just rated to air, but has air-to-ground capability, very well developed right now for coordination. Alpha roll, you see this elegant alpha roll, very slow, and back to 100 knots minimum speed. Maximum angle of attack right now for Rafale. The engines are running at idle, and it's just regulating the power to keep the airplane at that altitude. And guess what? After this full power, and it will perform a full loop, maintaining the maximum angle of attack. Little check away. Major Rafael Beltrame tried for the first time last year, full push at minus 3.5 Gs. Full back stick. Less than 290 knots. The gear comes down. It comes directly to land. 130 knots about for the final speed. We'll touch down and stop right in front of you. Then the gear is down. Landing lights on, clear to land. Bob, the nickname of Major Beltrame, is ready to land and to be saluted by you. Thank you very much.
Jack, thank you very much as well. It was a beautiful display as of this morning as well. It was great. Can we see you tomorrow as well?
Thank you very much. Wonderful again. Ja, daar gaat toch ook mijn vliegerhart echt sneller van kop hoor, van deze Eurofighter Typhoon.
Ja, dat is een mooi apart vliegtuig. Ja,
Die
en
kan
zo
echt
ziet u,
wel.
dames en heren, we hebben van alles wat. We hebben deze redelijk moderne vliegtuigen, we hebben de oude vliegtuigen gehad. We krijgen nou iets heel speciaals.
Niet minder moeilijk denk ik toch, wat die gaan doen.
Nee. We hebben in Nederland bij de luchtmacht hebben we ook de